What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome to another monthly discussion. The day of recording this is June 28th, and the time right now is 1:48 p.m. And I figured I may as well just do this now, since chances are maybe in the next couple of days I might not get a chance, so why not just do this now? To some degree, I guess this is going to be more of an update, if anything. Either or. What games did I play this month? Kind of a big list, actually. We played some Persona 4. We finally re-recorded episode 15, which went up earlier today. The re-recording of that episode. The original take wasn't good enough to make the final cut to actually make it on the channel. Even though I've had up to episode 23 recorded ever since the end of last month, I never got around to re-recording episode 15 till this month. Finally did that, so hopefully we can get the rest of the episode 4 episodes up. Currently, I believe I have up to episode 26, I want to say, recorded. I can check right now. Make that 24. So the only recording session I did for episode 4 this month was redo episode 15 and record episode 24. And that's it. Along with some level grinding. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a recap whenever I record again. Who knows? Either or, play Persona 4. We actually did play some Tales of Berseria this month, finally. Even though I think I'm done gaming for this month. Going to finally take a bit of a break. Because it feels like I've been playing games non-stop this month. Only ended up recording 3 episodes and level grinding in Tales of Berseria this month. But most likely next month, I'm probably going to be focusing on Tales of Berseria a lot. Most likely. My original plan, starting this month, was to see how fast I can try and finish off Record of Agros War Zero. I've definitely been focusing on that game a lot. Managed to record 8 episodes this month, which is quite a lot in a quick period of time. When it comes to that game, at least. We currently have up to episode 43 recorded and actually uploaded as well. 43 is going up this upcoming Wednesday. And it figures I need to level grind yet again. Even though I finished level grinding not long ago, I need to grind yet again. So it's hard to say how long it'll take for us to wrap up War Zero. I was hoping at the fastest to wrap up the game this month, but that ain't happening. We have quite a ways left to go. As it stands, I'm really hoping we can finish the game next month. But if I have to start level grinding after every episode or two, it's safe to say we might be playing into August. Probably. No matter what, I want War Zero done in August at the latest. I want it done before September. I really wouldn't mind getting a project off the to-do list. And as it stands, War Zero is the closest game to finishing on the channel. We probably still have like another 15 or 20 episodes left, if I had to guess. So that's still quite a ways. Hopefully we can make some more progress in that game this month. That was the game I played mostly this month. War Zero is like the top game on my list when it comes to games I was playing this month. I wouldn't be surprised if I put in like probably more than 40 hours into that game this month. I would not be surprised. We also played some Red Dead Redemption 2. We only recorded 6 episodes this month. So as it stands, we are 66 episodes in to the playthrough. And I really need to try and somehow edit episodes faster. We only have 2 weeks of footage left that's ready to be posted. I've got lots still recorded, but it takes time to edit and upload. That's the problem now. But to be fair, I'm also trying to update the other Let's Plays now as well. Tales of Berseria episode 11 will go up this Sunday, assuming I remember to post it. It's already uploaded, I just need to post it. So hopefully I will. So at the very least, we're starting to get Tales of Berseria back on the ball again, finally. My original plan this month was to see how fast I could beat War Zero while that goes on, try and get the other recorded episodes for Persona 4 up. And currently we're in the process of doing that. Finally. And once War Zero would have been finished, I was then going to start focusing on Tales of Berseria. But I think I might just scratch that and focus on Tales of Berseria next month and see how much progress we can make in that game in July. No matter what this year, I want to try and finish War Zero, beat Tales of Berseria, and finish the Audio 2 Let's Play. And if at all possible, maybe beat Persona 4, even though I would rather not. I'd rather savor the moment of LPing that game. But hey, if we happen to beat that game this year as well, then great. We practically have a clean slate for next year. I've definitely got games in mind. But we gotta finish off what we're doing now first. Considering the games we're playing, that ain't happening anytime soon. I also ended up buying the Sly Cooper trilogy for the PlayStation 3 digitally. So I've been playing through that on my own time. I made it up to the final boss in Sly Cooper 1. Still having difficulty with it. But to be fair, I only tried the final boss in that game a few times. During the first session of actually trying to beat that boss. So I played through almost all of Sly Cooper 1. Actually managed to make that much progress in 4 days. If I had known that, I feel like I should have just hit the record button. To be honest. Since this was my first time playing through the game. Oh well, too late now. Also, made a good ways through the first main world in Sly Cooper 2. And that's as far as I've gotten in the trilogy. So far, at least. I'm mainly playing those games while I wait for Let's Play videos to render or upload, or I'm simply waiting for a download to finish. Same can be said for this other game. I end up picking up where I left off, surprisingly in September? Not September, November. I'm getting confused already. Apparently I haven't played this game since November last year, which is surprising. I thought the last time I played was in February, to be honest. Guess not. Oh well. End up picking up where I left off in Valkyria Chronicles. I've been playing some of that on my own time. Picked up where I left off back in November last year. As it stands, I think I'm in chapter 10, if I recall. Honestly, it's been fun diving back into it. It's definitely a great game to kill time while I'm waiting for uploads or whatever to finish. Since everything takes forever on that game. Now here's a question I've been recently asking myself. But first off, that's all the games I played this month. Maybe not too big of a list, but still a majority of games overall. But this is a question I've been asking myself for a while now. Ever since I've beaten Audio 2 for the first time a few months back, I've been wondering about this question. should I record whatever game I play on my own time, really in advance, extremely ahead of time, before those recordings would become edited, then uploaded, and eventually posted? Should I record the games I'm already playing on my own time? Therefore, if I happen to beat said game on my own time, then I wouldn't need to actually try and play through that same game a second time if I'm up for the idea of let's playing it. I feel like if I did this, I would save a lot of time. I debated on whether I should have recorded my first experience with Audio 2. I didn't do that. Took 3 months of flat out playing that game daily to beat that game the first time around. And now we're playing that game again for who knows how many months. So I don't know. The idea of recording games I'm playing on my own time already while I'm simply waiting for uploads or whatever else to finish. If all I'm doing is waiting for that stuff to finish, and if I decide to play a game on my own time while I simply wait, I feel like it's more beneficial if I'd simply press the record button and start up a future playthrough for whenever the hell some of the current playthroughs end. I've been debating this question for a while now. And honestly, I think I know the perfect game that I could start over from scratch and play through while I wait for that stuff to finish. Play through said game on my own time. And I'll also choose that. Perfect. The point I'm trying to get at is simply, if I did things this way, A, I would save a lot more time. B, I wouldn't need to play through a game a second time or a third time or more, depending on how many times I've played said game. I would save myself a lot more time, and if I actually wanted to LP whatever game that was, if I simply recorded it, all I'd have to do is edit it later on in the future, find time to upload it, and wait for whatever some of the other playthroughs that are currently ongoing end. And then we could start posting that. This way, I feel like we would have more consistency, probably, with how often episodes go up. Because chances are, if I'm playing a game on my own time, it's probably going to be beaten long before the Let's Plays that are currently ongoing would have been beaten. I'm probably not making any sense. I don't know. I don't know at all, dog. And I can hear the dog bark. Either or, I simply feel like if I did things this way, I can save time. Probably a lot more. And probably also make more use out of the time I use while I'm waiting for uploads or renderings to finish. So I don't know. Should I do this? Trust me, I haven't done anything like this yet. If you're up for the idea of at least me trying to experiment with this idea, like try and play one game on my own time while waiting for other stuff to finish. And if it doesn't interfere with the progress of the current Let's Plays, then I see no reason to not simply press record. So I don't know, let me know, should I test out this little probably bad idea of mine out? If you're up for it, chances are I might just test it out on Valkyria Chronicles. I'm totally down for starting a new game with that game and playing through the whole thing. I've never beaten that game before, so there is that. I heard it says an idea, it's probably a stupid one, putting more stuff on my plates while I'm trying to also knock some stuff off of it. It's probably a bad idea, but I feel like if it doesn't get in the way, then I don't see it being a problem. I'd have to test it out or something. I don't know, Doc. I might have to get this way. Let's move on. What did I watch this month? I finished watching the anime Mail. Finally. Binge watched the last 13 episodes in a single night. Finally finished off watching that anime. Still watching Live On Code Live Kotatsu. Am I saying that right? Still watching that. I'm about halfway now, and that's so I believe. As for that, I watched Beyblade Burst, Evolution, Beyblade Burst, Turbo so far. And by so far, I mean I watched the first 21 episodes of Beyblade Burst Turbo. So I watched all of that. What are my opinions on Beyblade Burst now that I've watched more of it? Honestly, I still don't know how I feel about it. Still not really fond of Louis as a killer. Honestly, there just ain't many things I like about it, yet it keeps my interest somehow. Igo as a killer, though, is annoying, but not in the way that Volt was. If that makes any sense. Igo has like a raspy, enraged voice in the English version of the anime, at least. I don't know what he's like in the Japanese version. I haven't seen the Japanese version, so I can't compare it. Took some getting used to Igo's raspy, enraged voice, but he's alright. He's alright. Now, so I can't remember the names of some of the kills I actually do sort of like. So I guess we'll just move on. Also, finally got my hands on a USB external hard drive. Finally, this one is 2 terabytes of memory, so I can store a lot more on it. Finally, USBs just weren't cutting it for me anymore. I've got like 6 of them, and they can barely hold anything. At least with this, I'm actually able to hold a bunch of stuff on it and store just a sit down stuff on it, and it's absolutely great. So I got that this month. No, so there's what other shows I watched. A tad bit. I watched a teeny bit of the usual Family Guy, American Dad DVDs I have. A tad bit of that, kind of like usual, mainly for background noise, but it is what it is. Overall, I think that's it. I probably should get around to checking out the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. I do have access to watching it. Not sure how I'm gonna feel about it though. Just from like the trailers and stuff, it just doesn't seem like my type of movie. But I haven't gotten around to watching it yet, so maybe I will next month. Who knows? Overall, I think that's roughly it. I feel like I've definitely ranted on long, because I probably should have. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna call it a pod here. Yeah. And what am I talking about pods? This isn't a let's play. Call it a video. Although this video also marks another full year of monthly discussions, if I recall. Actually, we've been doing this for so long, I'm starting to lose count. Honestly. I'm still pretty sure I started monthly discussions in June, back in 2014. So we've been at this a while. I honestly still don't know why I even still do this. Guess it's just fun for me to do. Just a random little series where I can rant, talk about whatever. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's just fun to do, I guess. I'm really curious, though, to how long will we keep doing monthly discussions? Even if they are more like rants than anything. Most of the time. Either or. No, before we actually wrap things up, I feel like I still keep forgetting to say this. Not sure if we said this last month. I don't recall, but we do have a second cat. We do have a second cat. So we got 2 cats and 1 dog. We've had the second cat for a few months now. Probably since February, to be honest. Or March, who knows. Time flies by that fast. Either or, we're gonna call it here. Finally. So, I guess, till next time, stay golden. And it's probably a bad idea for me to try and put more projects on my plate. Let me know what you think. I'm probably insane for thinking of the idea. I thought we're done here.